so I have a get ready with me video for you guys today. It is obviously on this look right here, but this is just such a go-to look of mine. It is just a very glowy, natural, fresh kind of look, and it's just using some of my favorite products. Some of them are newer, some of them I've had for a little bit, but they're all some of my absolute go-tos. So hope you guys enjoyed this look, and let's just get on into it. Okay guys, let's get started with the Sicily Instant Perfect Primer. This is the one I was telling you guys about in my favorites video that I have been just absolutely loving. Again, it comes out kind of like white like this, and I just put this all over my T-zone and kind of like anywhere you want to like blur pores or lines. So I always go over like these lines, and it kind of just blurs them out. And like I said, it's awesome for blurring pores and lines. Like it really is amazing. Okay, primer done. So for foundation today, I'm going to use the Guerlain, am I saying it right? It's the Lingerie Depot, the Invisible Skin Fusion Foundation. I am in the shade number 3. And because we're doing more of a glowy look today, I'm gonna use this because this gives such a natural, like radiant glow. But I am gonna add a little bit of the Kojin Do Aqua Foundation Illuminator. It comes like this. And what I do is I just take a little bit of this and mix it with that foundation, and it just gives your skin the most beautiful, radiant glow. So what I do is I just take a little pump of that foundation, and then I will take a pump of the Kojin Do and just kind of mix that together. Just one little pump of that is all you need. And then we're just gonna apply that. It's so funny, whenever I see people doing like get ready with me videos, they always do like precise like little dots, and then there's me, I just like tap like the crap out of like my face. There's no precision here, people. We just go with it. And then I'm just gonna blend that in. And we're just doing like an everyday look today. We're not doing anything crazy like with the eyes or anything. This is kind of just like an everyday glowy look. Okay, so that is the foundation with that Kojin Do Illuminator. You can just see it just gives such a beautiful, beautiful finish. Like it's just like a natural glow, and it makes your skin, I cannot even tell you guys, like this makes your skin just look like skin that's like perfected. Like this just doesn't even look like foundation. It's insane. So when I have this on, it is just such a super natural, super healthy glow, and I love it. So that's what we're going with today. I think I'm gonna do my brows next, but I'm not even gonna bore you with what I do with my brows. I just throw some Anastasia Dip Brow on them with the Brow Wiz, but that is boring, so I'll be right back. Okay, brows are done. So what I'm gonna do today, I'm gonna do something a little bit different. I'm gonna go to my eyes before I do like concealer or anything, because I've kind of been feeling this way a little bit more, because I just can't stand like doing your concealer and then getting like fallout, and it just sometimes leaves like such a smudgy mess. So I've kind of been doing it this way a little bit more, and I'm not even looking at the camera, I'm like looking at what I need here. But I'm gonna be using the Charlotte Tilbury, that Eyes to Mesmerize Marie Antoinette color I showed you guys, which is so, so gorgeous, like the most beautiful bronze. I'm gonna put this on the lid. So I'm just gonna use this Sigma Precision Tapered P86 brush. I'm just gonna take a tiny bit. And you can use your fingers too, which I do sometimes, but when I have nails on, because then sometimes you just get the shadow like all stuck in your nails and it's kind of gross. So we'll just kind of apply it with this brush. And this brush is actually a lot of times what I use with my cream shadows, because it just applies it like flawlessly. Okay, so here is the color on my eyes. So gorgeous, guys. I am telling you, you need this color. It is so beautiful. So that's what we're gonna do on our lids. Just something so easy, so just simple. And then I'm gonna take the matte Visart palette, which looks like this. You guys have seen me use this a bunch. And I'm just gonna take, what color do I wanna use? I'm just gonna take a color just very, very simple up in the crease. So I'm just trying to see what I wanna use. So I think I'm just gonna use this medium brown shade right here. We're just going to apply that just a little bit in the crease. That's it. And all my brushes that I love are dirty and drying right now. So I'm gonna use I like this brush too though. It's the Wayne Goss number 3 brush. This is a good one too. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna use, I don't know what color to use. What should I use? All right, we'll go with that one. We'll go with what I said, because we're just gonna do a very light kind of wash of color in the crease. Okay, we're just gonna work it in like that. And I think that's honestly all we're gonna do. Just keep it like that. So we just got the really pretty bronze. And then you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna add just a tiny bit more because whenever I blend my crease, I always blend it like it always ends up blending down a little bit. So I'm gonna take this and I'm just going to reapply to the lid just to keep everything on the crease like that. It always like, whenever I blend, it just always comes down a little bit. So I'm just gonna take this and just kind of go back over the lid. Okay, so that's it, and I love it. So simple. These are so amazing. I wanna get more of these because I love, love, love this one so much. It's like, it's beautiful. So that is literally the extent of the eye look, except I'm gonna go in with some liner. And I'll show you guys how I've been kind of doing my liner lately because I've been doing it a little bit differently and I've been loving it. So I'm gonna start out with gel eyeliner, and I have to get that too. I am so not with it today. I'll be right back. Okay, so what I'm going to be using is the Inglot gel eyeliner in the shade Black number 77, just plain black. This is my favorite gel eyeliner. So we're just gonna apply this, just like I'm gonna just do a small little wing and apply this to my lash line. Okay, the struggle is real today with this wing liner, but it's actually kind of perfect because we're gonna fix it, because what I've been doing is I've been taking a darker eyeshadow and smudging it along the same, you know, lash line, so it kind of just goes over the gel eyeliner and it gives the prettiest look. So I think I'm just gonna take this like darker brown shade over here, and we're just going to take any little smudge brush. I just get a little bit on my brush and we're just gonna go straight over the line, and it just kind of makes it look a little bit more smudgy and kind of gives it a more like flawless look when you are having bad liner days. I just really like the way that's been looking. I've been doing that every single time I've been doing my eyeliner. I've just been doing this. And then I'm just gonna take whatever is left from that and then just smudge it underneath. And then we're also gonna do concealer next, so that will kind of help blend everything together too. All right, I'm just gonna get a clean brush and just brush away any of the fallout. But yeah, I seriously love the way adding that eyeshadow on top, it just seriously looks so good. You guys have to try that. So I'm gonna move on to concealer now. I'm gonna use the Clé de Peau. I've been seriously into this concealer lately. I got a new shade because I think the reason I didn't like it as much before is the shade was just off for me. So I ended up going and I found the shade Beige. And does it even say beige? There it is, Beige. And this color is perfect for me, and I've just been loving it, and I've pretty much just kind of been playing with it. And what I do, instead of what I used to do, is take the stick and go under my eyes, but I find that it's so much better if you warm it up on your fingers like that and then apply to your under eye like that, and it just makes the product go on more flawless. And then I'm gonna take my damp beauty blender, we're just gonna blend that out. And again, that will help blend and work that eyeshadow up. Anything that's fallen down a little bit, it'll help blend it up. But yeah, this concealer works amazing when you just kind of warm it up in your fingers and then apply with your fingers. It just works so much better, I think, than applying it directly to your skin out of the stick, you know? So I've been loving that concealer again. Okay, so we got the concealer on. I'm gonna take the Tom Ford translucent pink shade that I showed you guys that I'm loving for the under eyes. And so many of you guys ask what brush I use to set my under eye, and it's this brush right here, the Wayne Goss number 2 brush. This is literally the only brush I use for my under eyes. It's just the best brush. You can use this brush so many ways. You can use it to, you know, contour and carve out your cheeks. You can use it to set your, you know, T-zone or something, but for the under eyes, I just absolutely love it. It just fits under the eye perfectly and distributes the perfect amount of product, and I love it. So we are just going to sweep that under the eye. And then what I do is I do set the T-zone as well with this translucent pink shade. and I just kind of go down the T-zone. Because I want to keep everything else glowy, and this will still give it like a, you know, glowy, not exactly matte look, but it just kind of sets the T-zone. And this translucent powder just seriously makes your skin look poreless and flawless, which I like for the T-zone area there, because obviously that's where the majority of everybody's pores are and stuff. So that is what I'm gonna do for just setting the face like that. Okay, so then for blush, I'm gonna do blush before bronzer today because I am using a cream blush. So we're gonna use the La Prairie Peach Glow Blush. This is one of my absolute favorites cream blushes, and having a little issue here. And it looks like this. You guys have seen me talk about this. I've used this in a video before. This is still one of my absolute favorite cream blushes. It is so beautiful on the skin. It gives such a beautiful natural glow, and I love it. If you love those like peachy neutral shades, you're gonna love this. And then I had so many people request for me to show you guys how I apply cream blushes. So this is what I do for all cream blushes, no matter what brand of cream blush it is. I will use this brush, which is the IT Cosmetics. It's like the angled Luxe, it's like the Luxe angled radiance brush, I want to say. It just looks like this. This is what I use for every single cream blush, and what I do is I just take this and I just dab it in my cream blush, get a little bit of product on, and just apply it to the apples of my cheeks. And I just kind of go back and forth between the cheeks. You will see like what an amazing glow this gives. It is beautiful. Can you guys see that blush and the beautiful glow it gives your cheeks? And that is just, oh, it's so amazing. So that's literally all I do with that. And then I do go over just the edges, and I just blend in the edges just to kind of, you know, make sure it's all blended in good. Just around the edge. Just like that. And then I'm going to use my bronzer next. And the reason I do the blush first when I'm using a cream blush is because I don't like to go over any powder, and I, you know, when I bronze up, I kind of go across my cheeks a little bit. So I always do my blush first if I'm using a cream blush. So this is the bronzer I've been using. It's a new bronzer, and it's the Sun Tan Matte by Smashbox. Oh my gosh, I love this bronzer so much. I found another bronzer that I just seriously love, and this is just beautiful. Again, another question I always get is what bronzer brush is my favorite, and it has to be this one. It's the Hakuhodo J531. This brush is the best brush for bronzer. I have used so many. This is by far my favorite. So I'm just going to take some of that bronzer, and we're just going to bronze up around the hairline. And then we're just going to sweep it over the cheeks. And it's fine to go over that blush. It just kind of will blend it all together anyway. And you can just see it just kind of blends seamlessly together. So that is the bronzer. Take a little bit of bronzer and sweep it along the jawline and down the neck just slightly, just to keep it all flowing along, and that will do that. And the only thing we have to do, we have to put some mascara on and then the lips, and that's it. I'm gonna use my Surratt eyelash curler, which is still by far the absolute best eyelash curler, guys. No joke, you need this eyelash curler. It makes such a difference on all length it makes such a difference on all length eyelash. It makes such a difference on all length. It makes such a difference on all length eyelashes. So let's curl these lashes. And then I'm still loving the IT Cosmetics, the Tightline Full Lash Length Black Primer. I am loving this still. It's the one with the tiny little brush. I use this every single day to prime my eyelashes, and then I go back over with another mascara. But this is the best thing to put on before your mascara. It just does something special to the eyelashes. So I do the top lash. Before that dries, I go in with my other mascara, and I'm just using a little sample of the Chanel Le Volume de Chanel. I'm just gonna put that on top, and I think this is almost empty, this little sample. But I really like this mascara a lot. So we're just going to prime the same way with our bottom. And then I'm gonna go back in with the MAC Giga Black Lash Mascara. This is my favorite mascara for the bottom. Okay, then one more thing I almost forgot with the eyes. I'm going to line the top of the waterline. I'm going to use the Marc Jacobs, the gel, Highliner Gel Crayon in Blacker, which is the black shade. So I'm just going to take this and we're going to line just the upper waterline. All right, then for lips, I'm going to use the Estee Lauder Nude Lip Liner, one of my absolute favorites. Okay, then we're gonna use the Gerard Cosmetics Kamichi doll. I just love this. I'm not a big fan of Gerard Cosmetics, but I love this color so much. So I'm gonna use it today because I have it and I love the color. Do you guys see that color? It's like the perfect peachy pink. I just love it. And then I'm gonna top it off with NARS Striptease. We're gonna put that just in the center. So pretty. So that is that, and I almost forgot my highlighter, and I'm gonna use the little baby Sicily highlighter today. Oh, it's so cute. I love this highlighter. It's just the tiniest, cutest little highlighter, and it is just so gorgeous on the skin. And the highlighter brush that I get asked a lot about as well is the J5521 Hakuhodo brush. That is what I use with this. And I just tap it on in there, and this is such a beautiful, very natural, very glowy and glow from within kind of highlighter, and it's just stunning. So I'm just gonna take this and we're just gonna sweep it all along here. Do you guys see? That is beautiful. Okay guys, that is it for this look today. I hope you guys enjoyed this. Just an easy, everyday, naturally glowy kind of look, and it's just something that I use on a daily basis. So I hope you guys enjoyed this, and thank you all so much for watching. Thank you guys all so much for subscribing and being here with me, guys. I appreciate every single one of you guys. You have no idea. Thank you all so much, and I will see you very soon in my next video. Bye.